Just pop it out like that. And then of course you will unhook this, and then you'll do the same thing for this one over here. Just pop it out. Just like that. They've got little tabs. And again, once you remove them, you'll see this bolt right here, and I believe it is a 7mm. And again, we'll go ahead and undo this and press these sides and pull it out. And we'll press this right here and then pull it out. Get your 7mm and go ahead and start taking this bolt out. There'll be one on this side, and then there's also one on that side. So go ahead and take that out. See, it's not that long. It shouldn't be too tight on there either. Put that in a safe place. Go on this side. And we're gonna take that bolt out right there on that side as well. Once you get this screw out and this screw out, you just pull up on this, and this will pop right on out. Mine's a little dusty, as you can see, and then you've got a lot of connectors back here that you just need to unplug. This one you push down, then slide it forward, and it comes out like that. You push this down and then push that forward, and then this is the last one that comes out as well. The next step is to take these 4 bolts off. And again, these are also 7mm and are not tight at all. I also wiped out the inside of these ducts because they were ridiculously dirty. So if you got it apart, I'd say go ahead and clean it. You know, especially if you have allergies. Go ahead and get those undone. And mine's very rusty right here for some reason. I have no idea why. Once you take these 4 bolts out, this should pull out. Ooh. And then you'll have plugs back here that you also need to unhook. Undo that, and then you'll undo this one. And then this will also come out as well. These are the connectors on the back. Again, you just pull this orange one straight out, and these, just push these little pins in right here so you can pull them out. I pulled the radio out. We've got some cords in here and some brackets as well. So let's go ahead and get started installing this. You use a lot of our old vents and our old parts that are also going to pop in right here. So you're going to have to get your other one and swap those parts over to this unit. These are just going to be little tabs that you're going to push in, and you should be able to push this through and get it out. You'll see you just push these tabs through and it'll pop right on out, which I actually need a new one, and these are super dirty, so I'm going to wipe these down. And I suggest you do it as well while it's completely apart. We're also going to need this with the traction control and the heel descent. So flip this over on the back. You're going to have a tab on this side and a tab on that side, and you're going to push these in and push it out, and it'll come right on out. Let's see if I can. This is very difficult to do with one hand, guys. Sorry. Couldn't get my tripod in here because there's not enough room to stand the legs up. So again, push these sides and push it all the way through, and it'll come out of the front just like that. God, it's dirty. It's because we're going to need to use this on our new one and go over there. You're going to push these tabs down and push that through as well, and it'll slide all the way through. Same thing, I had to coin hold it on that. I just pushed these tabs and it popped right on out. To get the four-wheel drive switch out, I found out to just grab it, squeeze it, and then just push it out. Weird, but it came right on out like a charm. Because these little tabs are really all that's holding it in. You just need to push down these tabs right there and then push it right on out, and your four-wheel drive switch will come right on out. This was also a little tricky. I twisted this and then pushed it through, and it popped all the way out. Took me a little bit, but let me see if I can push it back in to see you guys. Yeah, I twisted it, and then I was able to push it all the way through, and once it was through, it just pops right on out that way on this. So now we've got to wipe all this down, and we are going to reinstall it on the new dash plate that we get. So I'm gonna wipe it down just because some of the stuff's really dirty and dusty, and since it's apart, this is the best time to clean it. This should also just go right on in here and slide right in, just like that, and then push that through. Perfect. Remember our hill descent and traction control? That'll pop right on in here, just like that. So we will go ahead and install our vents. These will pop right on in, and these pop right on in just like that. We'll grab the next one. The sun is glaring down pretty bad. Usually this dot's on top. And pops in just like that. And we have a bracket for these right here to mount our coin holder and our trailer brakes. This is our bracket that comes with it, and so you're gonna slide it right on top like that. And it's got 4 screw holes right here, so I gotta find the screws real quick to screw these down. So I found the 4 screws for this. It's in the wiring harness bag. And again, these are 4 little Phillips. So basically, we're going to install these screws right here. I'll get one started. This is very hard to do with one hand. Make sure you start them straight and don't cross thread them. So just go ahead and get those tightened down pretty good. Again, these don't have to be super tight. It's plastic on plastic, and the screws are metal, so don't over torque them. You just want them to be snug enough to hold the coin tray, if you have the coin tray like I do, and the trailer brakes, which isn't a lot of weight. So just snug them up. The trailer brakes go on the left, and remember your coin holder, change holder, goes on the right. And I think you're gonna have to be able to push these in this bracket first and then install the bracket on this. So this is behind the radio. We've got all of these plugs that came in the wiring kit. This is gonna go up here, so I'm gonna assume this is for the backup camera. If you have one. It's got a lot of different plugs, so I'm pretty sure that's what that one's for. You also get a mic, and you get some more. I'm pretty sure these pretty much match up. Yeah, you've got some USB plugs in here as well. You've got these, and then you've got this, and this one's for the GPS antenna, and all these are going to plug up on the back of that, and then we can reinstall. So we've got everything plugged into the back of the radio. This is your USB plugs. I get right there, that's that brown one. This go up here, and again, these are for backup cameras, and other accessories depending on what you have. This is your antenna for your radio, which I need to actually twist that around. This is your plug that goes into the factory one, and again, you can pause this if need be. This is your GPS antenna, and then your microphone is somewhere. Yeah, make sure it got everything plugged up so we can go ahead and mount it in. So we're just gonna go ahead and start plugging these guys in. You'll hear it click when they're done. All the way in like that. And this one, you'll have to push it down, and then it seats just like that. Some of these I might not be able to record while doing it, just because I'm gonna have to use both hands. And this one plug is not going to be used. I did message Austin and ask him about that one. You're not gonna use this plug. You will use this one though, and this one as well. So go ahead and mount all these up and plug them up. Make sure these go through these holes down here at the bottom, and we'll keep on working. Like this is gonna go to this. Clip that right on in. Again, you will not use this one. We've got a lot of these plugs that we're gonna have to plug in. I'm gonna have to use both my hands for this. But yeah, go ahead and get these plugged up. So pretty much push this in and put all your cords in the back. Make sure you've got your plugs that you need out here through here, and then you're going to mount the screws back right there and also right there. Again, this was very hard to do. I couldn't record and do this at the same time, but it pretty much bolts right on in. Looks super nice. And again, get your 7mm and tighten these screws, these bolts up, so your dash doesn't go anywhere. Got it pretty snug. That thing looks amazing! Super excited about it. Snap these guys back into their plugs, and then just pop these right back in place. Just like that. We'll go to the other side. This side's with the cigarette lighter. So go ahead and plug this back in place. Just like that. And then this will pop right back in as well. Just gotta line it up really good. That's it. That's the install. So let's start it up and see what it looks like.